Grab some 2x2s to increase your bathroom storage in a few easy steps. I cut 4 2x2s to 6 feet each and cut 6 to 19 inches, and I cut another 6 to 4 inches each. I sanded all the boards, then used my Craig jig to drill pocket holes in each side of the smallest 2x2. I secured the 4-inch boards to the 19-inch boards with pocket screws and wood glue to make a rectangle. I repeated this 2 more times to end up with 3 rectangles. I marked down 2 inches from the top of each 6-foot 2x2 and used a countersink bit to pre-drill the long 2x2 to the rectangle frame. I filled the screw holes with wood filler on the front side only and sanded the excess off smooth once dry. I wiped, cleaned, and painted the frame with Benjamin Moore color wrought iron. While that was drying, I sanded cedar 1x6 boards, ripped them down to size, and sealed them with 2 coats of polyurethane. I used a brad nailer to secure the cedar boards to the top of each rectangle base and slid the shelf over my toilet for the most modern functional bathroom storage. I absolutely love how this turned out, and it can be completely customized for your bathroom. I hope this inspired you to create your own beautiful storage for over the toilet.
Have a small bathroom with a pedestal sink and limited storage? I have a cheap, easy solution for you. First, I measured the distance from the edge of the toilet to the edge of the sink. Then, I measured to make sure that the shelf wouldn't stick out much further than the sink and that the height was what I was looking for as well. I found this bathroom shelf that fit perfectly from IKEA for under $10. After assembling my shelf, I put it in place. Next, I measured the distance from the shelf to the wall and then measured to make sure it wasn't too crammed over the toilet. Then, I took my measurements to Home Depot and had them cut 2 pieces of wood. I also grabbed some stain and some brackets. Next, I stained my wood, let it dry, and wiped off the excess. After it was dry, I sealed it with polyurethane to protect from water spills. Next, I installed my brackets onto the wood and attached it to the wall. I did it like this because it was such a tight space.
Yeah.
Following that, I glued the smaller piece of wood onto the installed top and let that dry. If you are cutting the wood yourself, you can cut this all in one piece and skip this step, but they could only cut straight cuts at Home Depot. I then added a bracket to the side for extra stability. I measured and found these perfect bins in my local dollar store. They are actually flower pots that once I removed the insert became the perfect size bin. I then organized by hair, skin, and fragrances. Next, I grabbed some mixed baskets to organize the existing shelves. The big one was great for a first aid kit and shaving kit. I added my straighteners and other miscellaneous items in the others. I finished off the look by adding an inexpensive hook from IKEA that I already had lying around for a hand towel and some accents to personalize the space. I never thought my tiny bathroom could ever be this organized. I now have easy access to everything and my mornings just became almost stress-free. I now have a place to put my makeup on and I know exactly where everything is. I hope this inspires you to get creative and solve a tight space problem in your home.